ICP is currently at $6, and once we break through this 200 moving average, once we break through this resistance barrier, it's going all the way to $9 with limited resistance all the way there. And ICP is actually trading in a descending wedge pattern over a long period of time. The bigger the base, the higher the space. Once we get a breakout from this, we've got projections to the 382, which is a 500% move. The 382 from its all-time high, no, from this lower high here back in the 11th September 2021, went all the way up here on the Coinbase chart. $500. We've measured it from this lower high, this lower conservative high, all the way down here. We've used a fib retracement. What's the first Fibonacci number that gets hit time and time again? It is the 382. And like I say, guys, the 382 from where price is now, 500% nearly to the upside. So are we going to break through today? Are we going to break through tomorrow? Are we at resistance? Are we at support? How do you play the next ICP move? Let's dive in. So 500% move not to be sniffed at. One thing that we need to pay attention to, one thing that we need to stand up is we are at a resistance barrier. We haven't taken out the 200 daily moving average. Remember in the last video, we looked at Jasmy Coin. Jasmy Coin's broken the 200, come back and tested support. It's at a resistance point, but we know it's got the 200 to fall back on. So ICP hasn't got the 200 to fall back on, but you can see this build up a price action here. This is a strong support base. So if ICP fell back now, we can just tell by the indicators we are overbought, guys. We're overbought. So this needs to pull back. This needs to pull back. RSI needs to come back down to 50. RSI needs to hold 50. Whilst that's happening, guys, you've got this support base to fall back on, which is $5.46. So we're currently at $6.09. $6.09. So we come back down $5.46. That means that you can get it cheaper. That means that you can get it 10% cheaper. And guess what? 10% cheaper at a support buy. When the stochastics come back, when the RSIs come back, that makes it look a lot better. Now, this is a little bit different to the Jasmy Coin video because we do need to crack this 200. Once we've cracked through this 200, guys, there's little resistance to $9. You can see here, there's your resistance, there's your support. This is your ice shelf, that is your ceiling. We're at a ceiling now. We fell through the ice shelf and we were rejected, 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 rejected. So you've got to understand that until we break through this 200, until that acts as support, we need to treat this as resistance going forward. But we know exactly what we need to do, guys. It is a case of waiting for it to pull back. It is a case of monitoring it. What do you do? Think of it like this, guys. If you want to FOMO into ICP now, you're at resistance. Indicators are overbought. We're expecting a pullback. You can't wait because you've got FOMO. Think of it like this, guys. If you wait a day, if you wait 2 days, if you wait 3 days, that pulls back to support. You manage to get it 10% cheaper. Guess what? You've got 10% more of the thing that you were going to buy a few days ago. So you get a higher allocation. And when you get a higher allocation, when that thing goes up, it compounds that higher allocation. So think of it like that, guys. It is about not being greedy, unfortunately. We're at a resistance. Treat it as resistance. When's it invalidated? When you break through and that comes through and acts as support. This area here is a consistency. That's resistance. That's $6.10. That is support. That's $6.10. So why not wait for a support, wait for it to break through, wait for it to come back, wait for it to hold, give yourself at 80%, around about an 80% higher probability with exactly the same price, because we know that it's broken through, the bulls have got support, it's going to be a higher low, and there's expected to be a continuation to the upside. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this move here, this descending wedge. How do you measure this descending wedge? You measure it from the tip here all the way to its low, its bear market low. One thing that I like to do is look for confluence. So there's its high. We're going all the way to the bear market low, which was here, all the way to the bear market low. And I'm looking for confluence. So we've done this on the Real Infinite Crypto channel yesterday, and I was showing Brad exactly how you use this technique. You can do it with inverse head and shoulders, you can do it with cup and handles, but you're measuring the projection from the extreme high to the extreme low of the move. Then what you're doing is you're projecting that. Once you get a break, you're projecting that. Now, this is the weird thing with trading, guys. This is the weird thing with trading patterns. This is the weird thing with Fibonacci levels. They all end up getting hit time and time again. You use these techniques and you put these techniques onto a chart, and look what happens. 38.2 to the T, $34.70. So once we break out of this range, and this is a big range, higher the base, the bigger the base, higher the space. That range is 1,216 days. Hasn't broken out of that range. Once the bulls break through that, that is going to be the acceleration that's going to take you straight all the way to the $34.70. And that, guys, is the 500% move from where we are. So what I would do next, on this, guys, what I would do next is I'm going to be waiting for the next couple of days, jump into the 4 hours, see what that tells us. I'm going to be waiting for the next couple of days, and I'm going to be waiting for this to pull back. We've got the indicators oversold now on the 4 hours. So on the lower time frame, we're oversold. On the higher time frame, we're overbought. So over the next few days, see if we can get a bit of wiggle room and see if we can pull back. If we can pull back 10%, then the indicators would have been reset. That would be a higher probability support buy. That would be 10% cheaper. If we're wrong, what happens? You break through, you're coming back to support. You're buying at exactly the same price as what the resistance was, but you're giving yourself a higher probability because it is a higher low. You've broke through an area and they've got support. So it is simple, guys. Simple, simple, simple on this one. We haven't broke the 200. That means it's not going to hold us support until we break through the 200. Expect a pullback, 10% to the downside. You're at this strong support base. That strong support base, $5.42, looks a lot better for me, but make sure when we come back down, indicators tell a better story than what they're telling now. So if you did find this useful, guys, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. 9,771. Right, when I get to $10,000, what I'm going to do, guys, $10,000, 10,000 subscribers. I've got dollars in my head all the time, guys, at the moment. Bull market vibes. When I get to 10,000 subscribers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 5 of you guys, and I'm going to give you a 2-hour trading tutorial session. You can hit things off me. You can hit charts off me. You can ask me what questions you want. I'm going to pick 5 of you. We're going to be in a group together. We're going to have fun. We're going to look at trading. I'm going to show you what I've learned, and it is going to be 1-to-1 to 1. Well, there'll be 5 of you, but you're going to get 1-to-1 tutorial between the lot of you. So if I get to 10,000, or when I get to 10,000, guys, I'm going to be doing that. 5 people trading, a couple of hours, and we're going to absolutely smash it, and we're going to have some fun. So that's what I'm expecting for ICP in the short term, guys. Don't forget, Real Infinite Crypto channel. I'm on there every single Tuesday. I'm on there live. We do a couple of hours every week, and people just chuck charts at us. And I'll tell you what, it's so much fun, guys. He's got an amazing community, Brad, and he's been so welcoming. So big thank you to Brad for that. But go out and check the Real Infinite Crypto channel, guys. He's a lot bigger than me, and watch me live there every Tuesday. I'll see you in the next one.